So here we are, back where we started, almost 100 days ago, 96 nights and 96 days of lockdown here in Spain. And we're back where we started on day one, where you were only allowed to take out your dog for a walk. So Scoobs and I are back here for a reason, and that is that we're finally getting back on the road. It's been an interesting 3 months, let's say that, as I'm sure it has been for everyone. Anyway, we're going to be travelling up north tomorrow and taking in a couple of beaches and then heading up to a place called Albarracin for rock climbing, for bouldering. We're out of season by about 6 weeks, so I'm thinking it's going to be too hot and we probably won't meet many people, but we're going to give it a go. Anyway, cheers for now. Hey Scoops, what do you think? You're back here. Okay, I'm going to start some videos for a later vlog on the park for nights that I've stopped at using this PIP 360 camera, so you can see what's behind me, and you can also see where the van's parked. This is a great spot, this one. There's a few camper vans up here. Pip, sorry, Scoobs really likes it. Pip's my friend's dog, because she gets to look over the cliff here at this wonderful beach and spy on what people are doing. Yeah, really good one, just south of Benidorm, south-ish. So we're at a beach just south of Valencia, and Scoobs has got tons of energy. She's heard loads of people around her and she just wants to play loads. She's been in the SUP today, she had a good time with that. She's getting good at surfing. And so I thought, just as the sun sets, as you can see above me there, fantastic sunset here, thought we'd take it for a little walk on a beach. Give it that little run around. Right, you ready? You ready? You ready for the stick? I don't really park in near cities and on beaches. I think they're high risk. You know, when you're camping in the mountains and with climbers, it's really low risk that. Yeah, I think when you're in places like this where you get all sorts turning up all night in the car parks and stuff, there's a bit of risk in it. So I'm kind of hoping that at least 3 of those campers stay, and they're a lot nicer than mine. So yeah, that makes it a bit safer. Anyway, it's a lovely evening here. As you can see, the beach behind me, sun's just setting, and it's warm. It's really nice wind blowing. It's probably about 24 degrees, but the wind's keeping us cool. These places over here though, you can see here, they look like something out of Block 9 in Glastonbury. Amazing. I guess they're like apartments of people from the city that own a beach apartment. They kind of look like they're sticker bricks been added on top of each other. Probably quite spacious inside though. How you getting on, Scoobs? What are you doing? You working out to dig holes? Look at that sunset behind you, Scoobs. You're missing a good sunset there. So I think we're going to have another half day here, because that'll be it for the beach part of this trip. After this we're going inland and then through France. So I don't think we'll be going to any more beaches. Off the motorway to do my park up for the night, and guess who's in front of me? A very distinctive van indeed. For those people that follow the Kombi Crew, how about that? They must have got out of Morocco. I wonder if they're going to the same park up as me. Okay, just thought I'd pull over the side of the road and capture this. As you can see, we are pretty much in the middle of nowhere. There's big open fields, and over here, as you can just about make out, there's about 50 planes all just sitting there for the last 3.5 months. It's been quite noisy here the day that Europe stood still. There you go, eh? Amazing. So we're finally on the road. Moved up through Valencia, and we're now at Albarracin. Been here a couple of nights. Found some people to climb with, some Spanish and Italian. That's going quite well. Of course, they're pretty hard climbers, and I need to still take it easy with my elbow. But it's a beautiful place, Abarracin. Definitely recommend coming here if you're into bouldering or even hiking. Scoobs is loving it, aren't you, Scoobs? One of the things that it hasn't got, which I do prefer about Fontainebleau, is Fontainebleau is set up in a colour grade system. So I used to like to start climbing like an easy grade, I think it was a yellow or an orange, do a whole circuit of that. Most of the time each boulder goes to another boulder problem, and you don't really need your boulder mat for most of them, and then you take on a harder circuit in the same area and do that. Whereas here, though there's plenty of scope for that, there's tons of boulders, they haven't done it like that, so you have to find out individual problems. So in that sense I do prefer Fontainebleau, but I guess if you're climbing hard and you want to focus on interesting overhang problems. Thanks, Scoobs, causing an avalanche. You don't care, do you, Scoobs? Look at you right on the edge there. Careful. Oi! Okay, now this is dangerous. Look how steep that is. The drop there. So yeah, Abarracin's like a network of cobbled streets built on a steep hill, and these fantastic places. It's quite old actually. Albarracin used to be a Muslim town before it was annexed to the Kingdom of Aragon. The architecture dates back to the 11th century, where the wall and the tower was built. Later in the 16th century, the Cathedral El Salvador was built. As you walk around the city, you do get a sense of a medieval town. Hey, Scoops. Straight in the water. Loves it now. But anyway, this morning, feeling a bit tired, we found this beautiful walk, which I don't know if you can see on the camera here. It's full of this. We're in a gorge, and it's full of this beautiful Levantine sandstone rock, which sort of glows a dark red when the sun hits it. So Scoobs and I are just doing this gorge walk. 7.5 miles. It's probably going to take us, I don't know, 3 hours with some stops. And well, I should have got up a little bit earlier, done the yoga, and got out before it was too bright, because it's going to hit 30 today. But still, there you go. We're out now. Fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. One of the things that I really like about here is the smell of the pine trees. It's really fantastic. Yesterday we was at the beach, obviously, and although that's a nice change, the sea and the sand, it's only a change for me. I'm definitely a country guy at heart. I love the smell of the pine here, and just all the trees and all the life around you. And I think that's what it is. With beaches and sea, there's not a lot of life around you. This walk's like a meditation in itself. Powerful. I just had one of those moments that I normally only get on long distance walks. Walking, as I said just earlier on, actually, is like meditation. It brings up all your emotions from deep inside, stuff that you don't even know what they're connected to anymore, but it brings them up, like meditation. It brings them up and it just mixes them right to the top, and you don't know what they are about. But in a way, it's cleansing. It really feels good. It's like a mixture of every emotion. It really makes you cry, but not necessarily in a sad way. Just letting go. I don't even know what. Oh. But I normally get this sensation when I do long walks, like the coast to coast that I did, and Lakelands Hoyt route, and to some degree the Scottish Highland Way. But it's about that. It's about that. Beautiful. I thought I'd share that with you anyway.